Morning, good morning. Hope you guys are well today. All right, my eyes are feeling so much better, man. All right, guys. So market's kind of break even today. All right, I'm gonna get some music playing. Hey, thank you, man. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, so I went to the ophthalmologist. Uh, Hold on. Let me see if I can find my other headphones. All right, but look at Tesla. Tesla gapping up to 135s here. We got GNS penny stock moving. SPY is kind of neutral, slightly down on the day, but a big red day Friday. What's up, Marty? Mark, happy. May us all make gains today. Hey, I hope so, man. All right, so yeah, so basically, I went to the ophthalmologist. I was seeing an optometrist prior to that, right? And the optometrist put the dye in my eyes and like looked at me to make sure, she thought I had like a viral infection, and then she was worried it was a fungal infection. And if it was a fungal infection, it would have just been really, really bad. Like it would not be good if it was a fungal infection because fungal infections, like you basically can't get rid of them. You got to take like, all this crazy type of medicine for months and months just to get rid of it. And then they still don't go away a lot of the time. So basically, I did not want it to be a fungal infection. That's for sure. Let me fix this. And so I ended up going to the ophthalmologist, and they basically said that I was okay, that my eye has a scar on it on my right eye. And they don't know what the scar was from. They said it could be old, it could be new, they don't know. Uh, but that, but that my eyes don't look infected anymore. So it definitely wasn't fungal. Could have been bacterial, we said. It could have been viral. But either way, my eyes getting better. Um, and his theory was that my glasses were the wrong prescription, that they were overprescribed, they were over corrected for my eyeglasses, and basically me trying to wear those as much as I could uh, made my eyes hurt worse. We'll see today, though. Like we'll see today. Yeah, I don't know what the market's gonna do today, man. We'll see. But yeah, basically my eyes all right. All right, guys. It's 5:30, 5:20 in the morning time in the U.S. right now. All right. Watch for that $400 break. Yeah, SPY at 395.50 is that's great. I mean, we'll see if it continues, but that's great. That's kind of what we want. All right. All right, guys. So Tesla dipping down to 135. All right, guys. All right, guys. So SPY at 395s, but a huge green day Friday. How do you guys manage sleep hours? Going to bed super early? Yeah, I mean, I go to bed pretty early anyway, man. I get up early. I go to bed early. It's something I've always done. I'm kind of a morning person, so in the morning I have energy. In the evening, I definitely don't. GNS starting to pull back a little bit. Whatever happened to Party City, man? A lot of people were talking about PRTQ, and PRTQ is at 10 cents now. I tried to warn people. Nobody listens. All right, guys. All right, so Tesla at 135. GNS is moving a little bit here. What's the target for Tesla today? 141. I don't really have one. How's your eye? My eye's better, man. I feel a lot better. Yeah, my eyes feel much better. My eyes haven't hurt in the last few days. Now, I haven't really been on the computer in the last few days, but my eyes feel better. You know. Like, we'll see how they do today, man. You know, I've been using the prednisone eye drops, and so those have been helping a lot. You know. So. All right, we're at 134. All right, so Tesla's starting to move back up a little bit, and Tesla has had a big rebound yesterday during the morning hours, or during the hours of yesterday. Tesla's been doing really well. Bounced all the way back to 135. Let's see if we can keep up, but Tesla looking good. Market bounced back some. Doesn't mean much yet. We'll see if it continues, but yeah, Tesla looks all right. Has bounced back a good amount. Kind of drinking my coffee, waking up a little bit, team, so bear with me. How about the Bengals yesterday, man? Did anybody see the Bengals? Dak and the Cowboys choked, man. Look, I like Dak, you know, but he's just not great. You know, I hate to say it. He's from Louisiana. I like him, but Dak, he's just not that good. Burrow, on the other hand, he's solid, man. The 49ers defense looks scary too. Mahomes looks beastly, man. I'm scared to play him next weekend. And today we don't really have any big economic. Honestly, Jalen Hurts, they look scary, bro. So Jalen Hurts, man, that dude looks scary. He came out of nowhere too. I like Jalen in college, but I wasn't the most like. I was rooting for LSU with Joe Burrow, but like the Eagles, man, they're scary this year, bro. They're good. But yeah, they're legit good, man. To the point where I don't want the Bengals to lose. Yeah, Hurts did well at the end of last year, but when he was in college, he didn't. Is what I meant. You know, so he made it to the playoffs. He did great. But Burrow and the Eagles look really good. The Eagles, though, I'm just glad we don't have to play them in the semifinal round next weekend. And I'm just glad we don't have to. I'm glad the Eagles are in the NFC, not the AFC. All right, guys. So yeah, GNS pulling back. We got Tesla at 135, SPY at 395.50s. All right, guys. So GNS, man, a lot of people were talking about some crazy parabolic short squeeze, but the short flow wasn't ever really super high for this one. We'll see what happens, but the co was never the short flow was never super high. All right, Tesla at 395.50s. Yeah, and we got some big earnings this week. We got Tesla earnings Wednesday, I believe. Starting tomorrow, we got some big earnings. Today we got Baker Hughes and like a few other things that are not like really big or anything. But starting tomorrow, it's a pretty big earnings week. We also have PCE on Friday. Thursday we have some stuff. So Wednesday we got earnings. Thursday we got I don't know what we have Thursday. Wednesday we have Tesla earnings. This evening we have like Logitech stuff coming out. Tomorrow we got Johnson & Johnson and Verizon for earnings reports. Microsoft in the evening. So tomorrow we got Microsoft. Wednesday we got Boeing, AT&T. Thursday, yeah, Wednesday we have Tesla in the evening. Thursday We got American Airlines in the morning, and then in the evening we got Intel, Visa. I'm not really gonna do Intel; it's just not big enough. Friday we have oil. We got Chevron, American Express. The articles I read about bull bear market is still split my thesis. Yeah, let's do a poll here. I didn't do a poll this morning yet, so let's go ahead and do one. The articles I read about bull bear market is still split my thesis. Do we have a green or red week in market activity? Green, red. All right, so vote on the poll. Do we have a red or green week in market activity? So far, mostly red votes, 88%. If SPY gets over 4,100. Hey, what's up, Constantine? Yeah, Mahomes, man, that ankle injury, man. And honestly, whoever that was, I can't remember if it was a back or somebody, but they fell on his ankle, and his ankle was torqued, man. Like his ankle looked hurt, and he still played. Honestly, though, I gotta give the Chiefs backup QB. I can't remember his name. I think his name was like Hime or something like that. I can't remember his name, but he was good. Also, the Bengals had 3 O linemen out, and they did really the second string O lineman did better than they did. They looked better than before. So yeah, what did I say? Do we have a green or red week in market activity? Oh, does we have? Oh man, my bad, guys. Let me fix that. I'm gonna go ahead and end that poll. My bad, team. I meant to say, do we have a? I want to say, will the market end green or red this week? Green, red. There we go. That's better. Sorry, I had to fix the poll, guys. My bad. Yo, John, what up? I made 10% profit on Disney. Nice, Raphael. Supply and demand. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's taking the contrarian view. It's kind of how it goes. I mean, I told people before, man, that I thought the market was going to run back, and for whatever reason, like again, the bears are just out of control. Like that's the easiest way to describe it. Like bears, like in the end, you got to understand, market's not going to crash, and they've got like I've traded the market a lot over the last few years. I've seen the different sentiments that are in play at any given time. For whatever reason, people thought the market was going to crash over the last couple months, and I was I was trying to snap everybody out of it and say, hey, look, like predicting market crashes is incredibly difficult. You're not Michael Burry. Like the market's not going to crash. And sure enough, the market has kind of stayed pretty stable. Now maybe we drop more. I mean, I don't know. But so far, the market has been pretty stable throughout all of this. It's almost back up to 400 now. So it's doing pretty well. We just got to see if it holds. Yeah, Apple earnings, Amazon earnings next week, Google earnings. We've got Tesla earnings this week. We've got Tesla and Microsoft this week. So tomorrow's Microsoft. Today is Tesla. I like your channel. I don't have a big enough screen yet. Any chance you could do your scales on a bigger font? What do you mean, the bottom of the screen? mRNA, man. It's been a while since we've seen mRNA. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Tesla earnings. So you want to see my price axis larger? I mean, again, the best I can do. Yeah, the best I can do is as big as it is now. You know. Next earnings for Tesla will be huge, though. Yeah, we're going to be covering Tesla earnings whenever they happen. I don't know when they're going to happen, but we're going to cover them for sure. Or no, I mean, they happen Wednesday, but yeah, we're going to cover them for sure. I don't know what we're going to get. Looking at the expectational numbers for Tesla next week, they drop on Wednesday. Expectations for Tesla for 117 EPS on 26.16 billion in sales revenue. So we'll see if they can hit or miss those. But yeah, it'll be relevant. We'll see what we get. We got IBM as well on the same day at 360 expectation EPS on 16.37 billion. So IBM, man, that's good EPS look, man. They've got a big EPS. Sales revenue is a little bit light, but big EPS. Tesla, if we look at Tesla's earnings graph here, all right, Tesla right around 135. Still trying, still trying. Yeah, if we look at Tesla's earnings graph, Tesla's done pretty good. I mean, people hate on Tesla, and I get it, man. Elon is kind of acting up. But like, if you look at Tesla's actual EPS graph here, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Like, look. So last year, really, a lot of revenue coming in. What are their EPS? I gotta see their EPS. Here's their sales revenue. Their sales revenue is essentially gone straight up. Now, for everything else, let me find their EPS. So here's the same thing with their actual EPS taken into consideration, and their EPS is still really solid. It's strong. So last EPS 323s, next one 270s, next one 245, next one 160. So this is going to be a little bit lighter of an EPS drop relative to their last few. 117 is what's expected. Now it doesn't mean we're not going to beat it for Tesla here, but yeah, 117. But so even if Tesla comes in as expected at 117, it's still going to be light relative to what they have been lately. So we'll see. All right, GNS, guys. I mean, GNS has been kind of the talk of the town lately. We'll see if it does anything, but all right, SPY dipping down a little bit. It's at 395.30s here, so we are falling down some on the SPY at 395.30s. Again, I don't know what we're going to get today. Not really any big economic day. Tomorrow we have manufacturing PMI or global PMI of some sort. I'll have to go back and check what echo data we have tomorrow, but it's some type of PMI data, which is manufacturing expansion versus contraction. So I think we have PMI tomorrow. Again, I'll have to go back and see exactly what it is. I can check Market Watch real quick, see what we got showing up. All right, guys. So Tesla at 135. We'll see if it bounces back here. All right, SPY at 395s. All right, guys. So SPY dipping down. Let's watch 395s. 395s is right there. 395 is interesting. We'll see if that test, holds. Tesla dipping down under VWAP here. Now we're watching the volume weighted average price level. I want to see if it holds this spot too. GNS at 363s. Hey, what's up, Kenny? Yeah, all good, man. I need a pretty big drop on Netflix. Yeah, looking at Netflix, Netflix had a great reaction to earnings, almost up to 350. It's too extended for me here, though. Like, it's just too extended on the upside. Like, 6 months ago, Tesla was at 160s, So, like, it's really hard to get me to buy Netflix right now. I mean, not Tesla, Netflix. 6 months ago, Netflix was at 160s. It's really hard to get me to buy it because, again, it's just rebounded so much over the last few weeks. I think short term we're extended on the upside. And I would look for more downside like movement here for Tesla. They're for Netflix, I mean. So we just gotta sit and wait, but yeah. It's just a little bit too high up there. At 340s, 350s, I think the PE is high as well. And so with all that, I don't know. I'm just not interested in buying it. Hey, those are today, UV? Today those numbers come out? I'm so glad I don't look for other people's trades. That was a losing game. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you gotta. It depends on what you're doing. Like, I think you can make money in trading, but I think that you got to avoid sensationalized penny stocks. Like everybody says, every penny stock that ever runs is going to squeeze crazy. Like any penny stock that gaps up at all, you got a bunch of people telling everybody else it's going to squeeze. And so I think when you see that over and over and over and over and over again, eventually you're just kind of like, all right, well, this isn't going to squeeze, and people are just losing money, and so they want it to squeeze. And once you start to realize that, you start to avoid them. Tesla just popped. I don't know if it's going to hold this pop. At 135.30s for Tesla, at 135.30s, and then inevitably a bunch of people get wrapped up in this and end up buying and holding for too long and trading these sketchy stocks. All right, Tesla just popped though, 135.30s. I'm looking on Twitter. You know what penny stock is gonna squeeze crazy? Yeah. Lost a lot listening to Kathy Woods. Hey, what's up, Beach? I agree with you, bro. Yeah, it's all good, hip hop. I'm not saying you didn't, brother. It's all good, man. I understand for sure. Good luck, man. I hope you make some money, bro. Wait, so CB consumer confidence is today. Where do you see that, man? NHPI numbers. Do we really? I'll have to look, man. I don't see it, but look at Tesla rise here, almost up to 136. Wow. Tesla rising. Do we really have consumer confidence numbers early? Let me see. I'm not looking at it. I don't see it anywhere. Man, Tesla. I'm looking at the news on Tesla here. Tesla up to over 136 right now. Wow. See if we can find out why. Latest. All right, so it looks like Tesla is up. Let me figure out what we got going on here. All right, Tesla up to 136.10. Wow. I don't see any news here either for Tesla. EV maker had a rough year. None of that deterred. Analyst median price target 194 for Tesla. So a 194 price target for some analysts for Tesla here. I don't see anything else though. Tesla ripping up in pre. That's good. Yeah, so today, European consumer confidence is what it is. So yeah, today it's European consumer confidence. Tesla flying up at 136.50s right now. 136.50s for Tesla. So huge pop. It's really making moves here. SPY, it's dragging the SPY back up some too, honestly. Tesla at 395.70s. Tesla at 136.30s on the SPY. Almost up to 396s, right around that previous close level. All right, Tesla now dipping down a little bit. It's at 136's whole dollar area now. We'll see if that causes it to bounce or what happens here for Tesla. But it's at the whole dollar spot now. All right, popped all the way back up to the high of the days on Tesla now. Wow. Tesla testing highs. Netflix still red on the day slightly here. Still slightly red on the day. Tesla up there. Let's see what Apple's doing. Here's Netflix on the left. Apple is on the left, so slightly red here. Here's the Q, so tech is slightly green now. Tesla just broke highs again at 136.70. Still moving up in pre. Wow. All right, 136.70s. Let me see the chat. What's up, chat? Hell biz. It's going to go up and drop Thursday? Maybe. We'll see. Oh, man. Ugh, dude, I get so unlucky, man. I got ace 10. I called the dude right. I got ace. He has ace 8. I have ace 10. I've got him dominated. He hits an ace on the flop. I'm just unlucky, man. Oh, it's all right. We had a huge run of like green results last week, so we brought this account up a lot. So now we're sitting on cushions. Tesla pull it back a little bit. We got the Q at 282s now. 282s for the Q. How long have you been trading? I've been trading about 6 years, maybe. You know, off and on. All right, Q pulling back a little bit with Tesla, I guess, here. See, I like this beat. I do like this beat. I gotta see what song this is. It's called Cut a Rug by Matt Large. Nice. Yeah, 100%. Poker definitely teaches you trading probabilities. Jeez. All right, guys. Tesla pulling back as I want this 63.30. SPY still trying. Q daily average is 141. Q E-mini Nasdaq. Hey, what's up? No. Why major index do you use to correlate with Tesla? S&P 500. I use the S&P and the Nasdaq. A little bit of everything, really. All right, Tesla pull it back here. We'll see if 136 bounces. 136 is right here. So we'll see if that level can bounce or what happens with this. If SPY goes green, pre-market likely green for finish. Not necessarily. Pre-market can be wildly different than actual market activity. You know. This person's got to be a troll, man. It says Kim K is more successful than 99.9% of graduates from HBS, Harvard Business School, but would never have been accepted. Tells you everything you need to know. Bro, she inherited money from her parents, you know, and then made a tape with Ray J. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not hating. Like, let her make her money. I'm not mad, you know, but like, come on now. Yeah, 136 bounce. So you can see we pulled back to that 136 level, bounce directly off of it. All right, so again, Tesla bounced right at 136. Yeah, I know her dad. Yeah, her dad was OJ's lawyer. And then Bruce Jenner was an Olympic athlete, you know. Yeah, Andrew. I don't know. Listen, I'm not knocking the Kardashians, man. Like they can do their thing. But I think Kim made money from a tape, and I think that doesn't have anything to do with business school necessarily. Um, and so I don't know. I'm not doubting Kim K's business sense. Like I think she's obviously a good business person, regardless of whether you like her or not. I think she's good at business and she makes money. But I guess my point was that their point didn't make any sense. She even if she didn't inherit money, she still had a distinct edge that most people didn't have by having somewhat famous parents, right? By having somewhat famous parents, you're gonna get an edge in terms of you know making money and connections than most other people. Uh, yeah, no, I didn't think they came from money. But I think by the time they were older, she had it. But how about Burrow versus Josh Allen yesterday, man? Is it snowing, man? Is it cold? Let me see what the weather's like outside. But yeah, Tesla trying to pop. Q was up there to 280, 270s. So we're watching that. But dude, my eyes feel so much better, man. Just so much better, dude. Like, I'm gonna have to go to my eye doctor today and have him check me out and make sure my eyes are all right. But I'm pretty sure my eyes are better now, man. They haven't hurt in a few days. I don't know. Today's the first day I'm not supposed to take the prednisone eye drops. Yeah, man, that O line, the backup O line was doing great, man, relative to what the previous O line. Their O line yesterday looked better than their previous one, and they had 3 of their O linemen out. Um, so the Bengals look great, man. If they could do that and Mahomes is kind of hurt already. I'm not saying I want him to be hurt, but I mean, I'm just hoping the Bengals win. All right, so Tesla did bounce. All right, guys. So we might trade some futures this morning too, if we can. SPY still down here. I don't think we had it. We had Baker Hughes drop their earnings this morning. Let me look to make sure. So Baker Hughes drops their numbers today. It is 38-cent EPS is what Baker Hughes showed up at. 38-cent EPS. 5.91 billion in sales revenue. So they expected 41 cents and 6.06 billion. So less than expected for both metrics for Baker Hughes. So Baker Hughes missed their earnings report. Q and SPY are all very, very stagnant, very sideways. Nothing really big going on today in that. All right, Tesla's still moving up. All right, Q pushed back over VWAP here. SPY at 395.70s. Tesla at 136.50 just about. The Bills lost. Yeah, the Bills are out the playoffs, man. So go Bengals. Bills are lost. Josh Allen went down. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. You know. Yeah, spot at 500 today. We'll see. Yeah, today is New Year holiday for China. All right, so you can see the Q. It just moved over the volume weighted average price. We did have Baker Hughes numbers. Yeah, man, there's a lot of crazy stuff. How many Houston? All right, guys. So yeah, I'm in the Houston area. All right, Q mostly sideways. Yeah, I think volume is going to be. Hopefully, we get some good views and some good volume today, right? I hope we do. But again, if we don't, it's not the end of the world. We are going to be trading in futures today. All right, guys. Q still moving up. We got Tesla at 136.20. SPY trying to move up too. Yeah, and we just don't have that much stuff going on today. I mean, we got some stuff, but all right, so Q pulling back, Tesla still trying here. We can look at Netflix on the right. Netflix is still a little bit under the previous closing price. It's still a little bit red. Here's Apple. Apple, same thing. Started to make a test for that previous closing price. So we tried to go back red on the day or go back green on the day, but still red. We've got Netflix here, which dropped earnings last week. Again, still a little bit down. Disney here has broken 103. I mean, I'm not going to say I told you so, but where's all my Disney haters at, man? Where's all the people that criticize me for buying Disney at 87s, 88s, 90s? Like, you know, I bet you they don't want to talk about it now. Feels good, man. Feels good. You love to see it. Just glad. All right, Tesla's still moving up, approaching 136.50s. Disney at 103.20s. Getting close. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's the dollar index doing? So yeah, there's Disney on the right. Here's the Dixie on the right now. Dollar index has been pushing up over the last 5 minutes. Kind of strange though, because tech and other stocks are going green over the last few minutes. So it's interesting where like all right, so Q mostly stagnant here. Dixie starting to move back up. Euro's going up because they increased rates at the ECB. It's Money Monday. We're trying to sell off at the opening bell. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, man. I hope not. Yeah, still moving up. Tesla up there. Dixie moving up. SPY. Again, we got the Q on the left. So Q's a little bit more tech heavy. If you want to know the difference between some of these broad market ETFs, Q's a little bit more techy. Weighs in on tech a little bit more. So would, over the S&P 500, just a little bit more tech weighted for the Q. And you can see the Q's pushing up. It's at 280, 280s. Tesla bouncing up. SPY starting to. So you can see here the Q is technically green on the day, while meanwhile the SPY is technically red on the day. All right, so look at the Q pop. Q's going up. Now finally pulling back a little bit. Tesla pulling back. SPY testing that previous closing price now. Like, so the SPY is testing the level at which it goes from red to green, green to red on the day. SPY's testing that area now. See if we can hold. Money Madness. It's a close first between Walmart, Disney, and Amazon, but I won't. Yeah, I mean, Amazon, the only problem with Amazon is the PE ratio is a little bit high for Amazon. So the PE is a little bit high. That's the biggest problem with Amazon. It's just the PE is slightly high for it. Ideally, we'd like to see a lower PE ratio. You know, but I think Walmart's still obviously strong. It ain't going anywhere, and it's going to be fine long term, I think, you know. SPY up to test the pre 395 level. Hughes still moving up. SPY is just under the previous closing price, so it's trying to go red from red to green on the day here. We'll see if it does, but it's trying to. Still popping up. Experienced people don't touch penny stocks 99% of the time. The hype for a penny stock dies off and people move to a new hyped up stock. 100%, man. Again, it takes experience to really learn that too. Like, there's a lot of traders that have just not been in the market very long, and so what happens to them is, like, they enter the market and they got all these people saying, hey man, this stock's gonna go crazy, you know, some insider information. They're like, yeah, you know, insider information, and it's, you know, manipulation when you see it. You know, look how smart you are, you could see the manipulation, right? This stock's gonna go crazy, you know. And it's like, if you don't know anything about the stock market, or if you're kind of new to it, you know, it might sound enticing. It might sound enticing to mess with some of these penny stocks, because, man, you know, what if it does go crazy and squeeze? What if you can turn, you know, a small investment into a large one, you know, so forth and so on. And so they just get stuck with that mindset, and they end up just kind of buying up these really terrible companies that are overpriced, overhyped, and are usually going to fail. Yeah, that's what happens to them, unfortunately. You see it all the time, and it's really hard to talk out. SPY just went green on the day. Look at the SPY, just popped up, went green on the day here. Q just went green too. Tesla pulling back. What's dragging the market up? Does anybody know? Q all the way up to 283s. What blue chip is dragging the market up? Is it Tesla? It's not Tesla. Here's Apple. Could it be Apple? Not Apple. And let's see. Microsoft has earnings tomorrow. It's not Microsoft. Let's see. What blue chip is causing an influx in green action here? SPY up to 396s. Amazon. Okay, so is it Amazon? Yeah, so Amazon is dragging the market up. Look at Amazon pop, almost up to $98 a share. So it's trying. Amazon just broke highs. Amazon hitting hundreds, yeah. So again, Amazon was one of those ones we bought a few months ago too. And people kind of, I don't know if people hated on me as much as Disney, but like we had some critical words about Amazon. And again, and Amazon, as I suggested, guys, like one of the most powerful swing trading strategies I've used is just simple. It's waiting for stocks like blue chip, long-term healthy companies that are obviously going to be fine long-term, waiting for those companies to have massive drops, waiting for big dips, big pullbacks in these behemoth blue chip companies that you know are not going to fail. And it can't be mid caps, it can't be Peloton, it can't be BYND, it can't be companies like that. What it needs to be is blue chip healthy companies that you know are going to be fine. You wait for those to have big percentage drops. Emotional drops is what you got to look for. Like, for instance, Amazon had mixed results in earnings and dropped 20%. Emotional responses. You wait for those big drops in those, and then you buy them up and you just sit as long as you need to sit. Works very, very, very well. Works incredibly well. Again, you just kind of sit on them until they bounce back. Every time I've done this, they have bounced back within, generally within a few months. They bounce back every single, each time. I don't think I've lost on a few. I lost on Intel doing this. I think I lost a little bit on Apple like 6 months ago doing this. But Disney, it's been just a machine here. We've made money at Disney a lot. And again, you can ask anybody that watches the stream long enough. We've been talking about the same strategy with Disney. When Disney was at 88s, 89s, when Amazon was at 90s, 87s, 88s, when Apple was low, we've been talking about the same strategy. And again, it's a powerful setup. It works really well. You just have to have the patience for it. There's a few things that you have to have if you want to take this strategy. You need to be willing to lose whatever. You need to be not willing to lose. You need to be willing to sit as long as you need to. You also need to have some type of risk level. Like you need to have some type of max loss level where if it goes against you, you're going to cut it. That's the big thing. The other thing is like you need to be willing to hold up your buying power as long as you really need to. So you got to be willing to hold your BP up as long as you really need to there. And if you can do those things, it's just a waiting game. Hey, what's up, Bride? Yeah, you find low PE companies. You wait for, again, you look for low PE, healthy blue chips. You sit, you wait. That's it. Works. Again, single most effective marketing strategy in the world. You got to ignore the bears, right? Bears are going to say, oh, the market's about to crash, guys. The market's going to crash. And they're always saying the market's going to crash. It hasn't yet. And they've been saying this for years and years and years. And so you got to ignore them. And they're going to try to discourage you from buying up stuff. Again, I'm not telling you to do anything, but this is how I trade in swing trading, and it's worked really well for me. Amazon up there, Tesla at 136.50s, SPY pulling back, but still green on the day technically. So technically green on the day. Yeah. But yeah, Amazon's looking good. We might buy some dips this morning here. For now, though, I'm just kind of sitting back. Hey, what's up, Piper? A few of those you lost on would have been, a few of those, like Intel would have made money. A lot of them would have made money if I would have sat on them. But like, again, I've got my risk management system. I do learn a little bit though. Like I have learned that I need to just sit in a lot of them, because again, sitting would have made me money on almost all of them. Like even the ones I was wrong at initially, I would have been right if I would have just stayed in it. Yeah, crypto, man. How about the crypto market, bro? I love to see it, dude. I really do. I love to see this, man. Bitcoin, like I said, man, I'm really happy to see Bitcoin up to basically 23,000. That's great. That's amazing, man. That's exactly what we want. Yeah, exactly what we want is Bitcoin at 23K. All right, look at the SPY break highs again. It's not from Amazon this time, but SPY just popped up, ripped up. Again, it's not from Amazon this time. Bitcoin almost up to 23K. All right, look at the SPY here. What's dragging the market up here, guys? Anybody? There's Tesla. Here's Apple. Apple, maybe. Something's dragging the market up. Look at that pop, man. Look at Apple on the left at 138s. So something's going on here. Wow. 396.50s for the SPY. Something's going on for sure. Pulling back now. Yeah, Apple up to 138s. Nvidia. All right, guys. SPY up to 396.30s. Tesla moving up. All right, but yeah, look at Apple fly up. So Apple's moving. Tesla popping up. SPY still trying to move. All right, pull it back a little bit for Apple. Give it some bridge. I think swing trading can be powerful. I think you can. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's all personal preference, really here. But I think swing trading can be very powerful, man. A lot of people day trade because day trading is kind of romanticized in the market. You know what I mean? And I day trade. All right, so it's not like I don't day trade. Like I certainly day trade. But the difference though is that like swing trading requires less technical skill. I'm not saying it requires none, but it certainly requires less technical skill than day trading. Day trading is purely technical in nature, right? So it's basically only technicals in day trading. Swing trading is different. Swing trading, you can use a mix of technicals and fundamentals. You can use extension a little bit more. And so I'm not saying it's easier. Swing trading is still very difficult, but some people are going to do better swing trading than they are day trading and vice versa. I think in terms of odds, day trading is the lowest odds you're going to get. You know, making money day trading is incredibly difficult. Most people lose. And again, I think if you're going to day trade, you need to do it. At first, you should try a funded account program or something like that first. Like, yes, I'm biased because Top Step's a sponsor of mine, but doing these funded account programs is going to save you money. Instead of putting up the money yourself, like there's no PDT in futures. If you look at the E-mini in the middle here, versus the SPY on the right. You'll notice it's the same price action. Big green candles pull back, big green candles pull back. It's the same price action. And you can day trade this middle one here with no PDT restrictions in futures. You can go long and short. And again, there's a lot of funded account programs in futures. So you can essentially day trade actively in the futures market without PDT restriction. And that's very powerful to do, especially when you consider like penny stocks is what a lot of people get gravitated towards, and they end up just losing money in penny stocks. And this is one of the ways that you can get exposure to stocks. You know, the S&P 500 is what you're trading here, but there's no PDT rule. And now again, I'm biased in Top Step's favor, but like try these funded account programs. Basically, the way they work is they give you a demo, and if you can hit the target on the demo while following their rules, they fund you. And this is the most legit futures funded program in the world, in my opinion, on Top Step. They pay out millions. They fund thousands of traders a year. And if you look at this, basically the base one is less than $140 if you use my link, less than $140 a month. They give you a demo. If you can hit the target on their demo, so if you can hit 3K in profit without losing 2K total or $1,000 a day with 5 contracts max, all very reasonable ratio. It's a 2 to 3 ratio. Then they fund you after you pass their testing $50,000 with a 90% split. Again, can be very useful because I think a lot of people are going to try this and lose, and that's okay because it's a lot cheaper for them to try this than put up the money themselves in futures and risk that. So again, great way to test yourself. Great way to see if you're ready to scale up your size. You know, that's another great, means of this is you can test yourself to see if you're ready to scale up your size. And yeah, great way to test yourself. Great way to, see if you're ready. If you're good enough, you can get funded. If you're not good enough, you're down less than $140 a month. So it's very cheap. If you want to check them out, again, you can get 20% off if you use my link. Company's called Top Step. Great way to help support the channel. And I'll put this link up so you can see it. Here is the link for 20% off. Again, I am biased in their favor. They are a sponsor of mine. You can also find the link in the description. All right, so yeah, you see the E-mini here in the middle. You look at Tesla at 136, and you'll notice it's very similar price action, the SPY and Tesla. Very similar movement. Are you in Warren Buffett's office, bro? Nah, man, I'm in my own office. I'm in my library here. See, I mean, you can see it. I got libraries, All right, so Apple at 138. We got the SPY at 395s. We got the spammer here. Apple pulling back a little bit. I wouldn't mind buying this dip. I might buy a little bit of this dip in futures. So let me get my futures trading platform out. I might buy this dip in futures. I think, waiting for big, strong moves and then looking for pullbacks into them can just be powerful. All right, Apple at 138s. Tesla pulling back, it's at 136s. All right, so like I said, we might buy this little dip in futures. Also, I traded a little bit of the NASDAQ last week. So last week we made money. Most retail is bearish. Yeah, 830 is going to hit sometime soon. What's your profit target for the day? I don't know. In this funded account, I'd like to make like 400 or 500, give or take, per day if I can. If I could swing that, $400 or $500 is kind of what I'm looking for. Hey, what's up, Elevate? Yeah, man, my eyes are feeling so much better today, man. When is PMI? PMI, I don't know if that's today or not, I think PMI is tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, PMI is not today, it's tomorrow. And then Wednesday we got Tesla earnings. Netflix earnings were last week, and then I don't think we have any other. We have some other big earnings tomorrow morning, but nothing crazy big, All right, so we did get a bounce in Tesla. I didn't get in long enough for me to really be able to. All right, guys. So Apple just went slightly red on the day, slightly red. All right, we did get that big bounce on Tesla, man. I wanted to buy the dip, but I'm working with something right now. I'm gonna have to go grab my card number here. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go grab my wallet so I can update something. What were the SYF numbers? What SYF numbers? I'm not familiar with any numbers that came out today. I didn't think we had anything dropping this morning. Maybe we did. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see anything that came out today. It's New Year's overseas. We have Australian services and manufacturing PMI. That's it today, and that's later on. We had European consumer confidence drop at 10 a.m. this morning. At 10 a.m. this morning. So you know, we'll see what that means, but nothing really major dropping today. Really, nothing big. Nice little pop from the SPY. SPY up to 396s here. All right, one second. I'm going to go grab my ID. All right, look at SPY pop up, Tesla pop it up a little bit. Apple now technically green on the day, still technically green on the day. So still technically green on the day. We have U.S. leading month over month. All right, guys. So still popping up a little bit on the Apple's trade, on the Apple stock. It's at 138s here, 138s. So Apple is still moving up nicely right now. Tesla is still holding at that 136 level. You can see the support levels we drew here, and they held very strong right now. They held very strong here for these support levels. 136, 135s, both held very nicely. And so we'll see if they continue to hold. SPY still pumping up. It's at 396.30s right now, 396.30s. So SPY is still moving up very strong. SPY at 396.20s. SPY testing highs of the day here right now at 396.50s. Still moving up. Look at Apple rip. It's at 138s, over 138s right now. So Apple is starting to squeeze. Look at Apple up to 138.20s right now. 138.20s here, team. Everything ripping up right now. A lot of green action. I should have bought that dip, man. I really wanted to buy the dip. I should have. Look at the SPY testing highs at 396.50, so it's still moving up really nicely here, man. Wow. Yeah, look at everything rip. Apple back up there. I should have bought the dip, man. I got to get my Top Step setup working here, but should have bought the dip. Still moving up. Looks strong. All right, guys, so we're still moving up. I'll be right back. I got to go grab my wallet real quick. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Let me make sure the headphones are working here. Let me yeah, market tried to bounce up a little bit. $396.50s on the SPY. $396.50s. I'm not trading. I'll just buy oil. No, we're not muted. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. We're pulling back now. I'm going to get Top Step ready. We just got to log in real quick. I'll be right back. I got to run to the restroom, and then we're going to get ready to trade a little bit here. So be right back. While we're gone, favorite low PE stock or favorite, what's your favorite stock to buy currently? Let me know in chat. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we are back here. Market's still kind of trying to pump up. Let's get logged in and trade some futures here if we can. Watching the SPY pull back some. Just about 100 shares of GameStop this morning. Hey, good luck, bro. What's AMC doing right now? We can take a look at it. We can see Tesla EPS is not that great. Love you. Send your brother in here too. Your mom forgot to send him here Friday. All right, love you. All right, guys. So any low PE companies, Alphabet and PayPal? Yeah, I don't know how low. I don't know about PayPal. I don't know if I like PayPal like that. Maybe, but yeah, like I said, I just don't know if I like PayPal like that. PayPal, I think, is too vulnerable. I think there's a lot of risks in terms of PayPal, just because I think crypto is gonna eat PayPal's lunch, so to speak. Um, and so, like in that regard, I just don't know if I trust it like that. You know. Bear with me, guys. Trying to hook something up. Let me try. I'm having a problem with Quant Tower. Get logged in. Uh, I see some person. I guess that should be the same. All right, guys. So market's getting a bounce here. So we are getting another bounce. Look at the SPY. SPY is pumping up some more. Yeah, sorry, I'm running into some type of weird problem with logging in. Some type of weird. All right, guys. Market is ripping back up some. Oh man, this is frustrating. Let me see if I can figure it out this way. Starting to get some moves out. Look at Apple fly. Apple's really what's dragging the market up right now. Let me check back up on the chat. No music? Can y'all not hear the music? You should be able to, right? Has there been music all day? Here, I'm gonna put the music up. You should be able to hear the music. My bad, guys. Bro, my eyes feel so much better, man. I'm just so glad my eyes feel better. NIO, yeah, I don't trust Neo. I don't think Neo's sure thing enough for me to really get involved with it. All right, finally, I got Top Step to work, man. It took me a while, but I got it. Sheesh, man. All right, SPY ripping up to 397. We'll see if we can trade some now. There we go. All right, I got it. So yeah, look at the NQ here. We did trade the NQ last week, just to put this into perspective. We did buy some NQ. It's only got a $10 per tick range in terms of contract size and movement here, so it wasn't that bad. So can you hear the music? There's no music playing. You should be able to hear it. Do I need to reset it? Music is back. Okay, good. Bull market is coming back. We are now above major resistance on all the major indexes. Yeah, man. Again, I think people have to understand, like, for all the people saying crash, 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 we're going to crash, market's going to go to zero, blah, 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 right? For everybody saying that, like, for all the bears who want to be Michael Burry out there, and I get it. Like, I understand. I love The Big Short, too. Like, The Big Short's one of my favorite movies. It really is. The problem, though, is that you're not taking into consideration the extension of the market here. So, like, if you look at the last year, the market's down over the last year. Bear markets don't last for very long. In the history of the stock market, like markets where years and years going by where the SPY is just trending down is not very common at all. You know, most of the time we might have one bear market, 1 year of bear action like we have had this past year. And then after that, generally the market starts to rebound over time. That's precisely what we're getting now, in my opinion, is again, we've had a year of red action. We've had bad inflation. Inflation's getting better. We're pivoting to more recessionary fears instead of inflation fears, which means that, like, people are not going to be, like, which means good news is good news again, I think. And in all that, I think at this point in time, it might just be time to get some bounce backs. We'll see, though. I don't know if the bear market is done. We might keep dropping for all I know. We really might. I don't know. But all in all, like, I think we still have a shot of bouncing back and getting back over 400 and holding. But who knows? Time will tell. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And most of the people saying, just wait, you're wrong, the market's going to crash, are people who have really big short positions, or they're people like, again, I've seen some really big influencers in the stock market and then market in general. I've seen some really, really big influencers tell people that the SPY is going to go to zero, that the S&P 500 is going to go to zero. I want people to understand something. Like, and a lot of the time they justify it in terms of, like, they say the market has to do this, or this happened, so the market has to do this, right? But that they don't understand the stock market. The market doesn't have to do anything. Like, it's all based off of probabilities, but the market can go completely the other way. Just because something happened doesn't mean we're going to get a crash. Just because inflation's bad doesn't mean we're going to get a crash. Again, a lot of people are projecting a soft landing now. Like, a lot of analysts are now projecting a soft landing, which means that they're going to raise rates enough to discourage inflation, but not enough to cause a recession, is what a soft landing means. And it's looking more and more likely that they're going to accomplish that, considering, you know, SPY's almost up to 400s and now, you know, right around 397s currently as we speak here, right around 397s. And that's good, man. We're right back down to 400. We're pretty decently away from the lows. Now, you know, what really is going to influence this is February 1st, right? The next rate hike decision is February 1st. We'll see what JP does. If he does 25, market's going to go up. If he does 50, markets are probably going to go down, is my guess here. But again, I'm not 100% sure. Well, it depends on whether you consider we're already in one. And again, regardless of whether you agree or disagree with me, it's all love here, man. I know we're going to have bears in chat that disagree with me. It's all right. I'm definitely not a perma bull. I think we're still in a downtrend. And I think I think if we look at like a daily chart on the SPY, I think we have to break over like 410s and start to rip up. If we break over 410s, we're going to look more neutral than downtrending here. So we'll see. But SPY's up to 397. That looks great. And again, we'll see what happens here. Again, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know which way the market's going to go. I don't know if we're going to go up, down, or sideways. What I am trying to tell you guys, though, is like your favorite influencer might tell you that the market's going to crash, right? And you might really respect that influencer. In the end, nobody knows what the market is going to do. Nobody knows. Your favorite influencer certainly doesn't. You know, and again, I call it the Michael Burry effect, where it's like you got all these people who watch The Big Short, and you know, maybe they're mad at markets, maybe they're mad at hedge funds, maybe they're mad at market makers, maybe they're mad at the people behind the market, maybe they're mad at the Fed, right? And so it's a little bit of confirmation bias, and like they want the market to crash to kind of pay for that, you know, to show them and to make them pay for it. But also because they want to be like Michael Burry and they want to predict the next big short, you know, the next big crash in stocks. But crashes are incredibly difficult to predict. Like, they're incredibly hard to predict. They're very rare. They don't happen all the time. And in the end, the extension, at least at this point in time, is on the downside. So we'll see if we start to bounce back. I genuinely hope we do. I'm an optimist, somewhat of a realist, I guess, but I want the market to go up. I don't want the market to go down. I don't want people to suffer. So we'll see what happens. Fed expects 25 basis point hike. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. All right, guys, and yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We are pushing ever so close to 100K. I appreciate all the love here for sure. We're at 97.4 thousand. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Did I monetize the stream today? I'm pretty sure I did. I had to, right? Yeah, I did. Good. But we're getting there. Hit that sub button if you haven't already, guys. Hit the notification bell. We are pushing ever so close to that 100,000 sub level here. I would love to be able to hit that. Top 3 most realists in the world right now. Hey, definitely top 3. You know, top 3 goes Plies, Warren Buffett, John, beginner trading. Top 3 realists ever. You know, Apple at 138.30s here. SPY at 397s. We'll see if we hit that or not. But again, if we pull back a little bit more, I will buy the dip. I think we're up a little bit too much here for me to buy the dip. But if we pull back more, I might buy the dip. Hey, thank you, Joel. I appreciate it, man. Let me pull my Discord up. I haven't even pulled my Discord up, guys. My bad today, team. February 1st. Oh, you'll be all right, 5.5. How does averaging down work? I already bought more shares than I had, and it didn't move down that much. Averaging down? You're just trying to fix your average to be a lower price point is all it really is. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you're new, as well as if you're trading penny stocks, you should never be averaging down. There's so many accounts destroyed from averaging down into penny stocks. Like blue chips, I mean, I'm not going to tell you to do it, but blue chips, like one of my strategies I talked about earlier is simple. It's a swing trading strategy. I just look for low PE companies that are really extended on the downside short term. So for whatever reason, you got a big blue chip company like Disney, Apple, Amazon, Google, so forth and so on, that drops really dramatically over a short period of time with a low PE ratio. And I just got to buy those up. And I'll keep adding to it as it continues to fall as well. And then generally, I just kind of wait for them to bounce back. That works really, really well. I don't really have anything like that now. I don't consider anything cheap, and I need pullbacks to continue before I do that. But that works really well. And generally, you can average into penny stocks, or you can average into blue chips a lot better and have a lot better results long term, as long as you're willing to sit on them long term. And when I say blue chips, again, I do not mean mid caps. I do not mean Peloton or BYND or any type of speculative stock like that. Like those, if there's a question on whether it's going to be around in 5 years, and I don't mean like what you want to happen. A lot of people act like penny stocks are just the next Amazon or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, it's definitely going to be around in 5 years. That doesn't mean anything. That's confirmation bias. What I mean is, like, when you look at it, it's like Disney. You know Disney's going to be around in 5 years. Apple. You know Apple's going to be around in 5 years. You know, I could go on and on, but those are the companies you do it with. Averaging into those and as long as you're willing to hold it long enough, you'll generally be okay. Again, I don't really recommend doing it. I think as a new trader, you need to kind of be one and done, and that's it. Just take one and done trades. But everybody's a little bit different. Well, the Bills are not back, Chris. The Bills lost to my guy Joe Burrow and the Bengals. All right, so we are getting a little dip here. I might buy this dip in the NQ. All right, so we just bought a little bit of the NQ here. I'm trying to be patient here. I want to see if we get a little pop right now. I'm pulling back to pre-market high levels and stuff like that. Market keeps dipping. Might have to cut it pretty soon. All right, so we'll give it some time now. Nice little down wick, though. Maybe that could be some good movement here. All right, you can see I'm up about $50, $55 in this trade. We'll just go ahead and cut it. So there we go. So we traded in the NQ. We made a little bit of money there. Caught the bounce that we got really quick. Let me see how much we made by this. All right, nice. We are up about $55, 50 bucks on the day here. So we made about 50 on a quick little trade. Caught the bounce. Yeah, we'll see if we get some better action here. But we made a little bit of money there. We're going to see if we can keep that up. As a newbie, I recommend learning every way to trade, day trade options, futures. Yeah, I mean, you can. It just takes time, man. Jack, karate chop it. Hey, bro. Hey. Take the palm of your hand, pull back, and then hit the wood part. There you go. All right, bro. I love you, man. Love you. Love you, buddy. Have a good day, man. Fire. You go. Look, there's the fire right there, man.
Oh, yeah. It's like...
What? Yeah. Good. You don't mess with that. Hey, that's cords, man. Hey, stop that. Don't mess. All right, don't mess with that. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh.
Have a good day. What? Hold on. Wait. Let me mute it. Dude. All right, guys, we're getting another dip here. I could buy this dip. I'm thinking about buying it right now. We're going to try to buy this dip and see if we get another little pop. So we just bought one contract of the NQ, and we might start trading the NQ a little bit more. You see, we're up about $15, $10. $5.10. We got a nice entry here. And again, this is the NQ right here. So we're, again, slightly red. We got a nice little cushion of $50 up already, though. So we can trade this. This is on Top Step right now. So we're trying to get funded. We got to... we are getting a dip. Ooh, that's a nasty drop. Did we get some type of economic data that just dropped? Here, just bring your mom's.
Mom said that she doesn't want me to.
Okay. All right, guys. Sorry, I gotta switch headphones. Let me fix my headphones real quick. Hold on one second, guys. All right, so we're about break even here. We're down some. Luckily, like I said, we had a cushion on the day. Let me get these set up. We are trying to scale up our size, as you can see here. I'd love for this to rebound all the way back up. AirPods. Y'all hear the music? Let's do a sound check. Can you hear the music? Let me know. Hellbiz. I don't really like penny stocks like that, man. We're gonna see if we bounce back. Again, we got a cushion on the day. We got to start swinging in this account. So no music. Okay, gotcha. Here, let me fix this. There we go. That should be better. All right, now you should hear the music. All right, so we're making a test. Like I said, we're about break even here. We got one contract of the NQ. We're starting to get used to the size of the NQ as well. It's $10 per tick. So it's a little bit smaller than the regular E-mini, but it's larger than the micro. There we go. Green on the trade. Trying to give this time to run back up here. SPY starting to bounce back, which is what we're trying to take advantage of here. Up about 25. I'd love a little bit more than this. But at this point, at least, we're going to get out. There we go. All right, so we just made about another $50 there. So we are up $100 in pre-market right now, trading the NQ. We got the bounce that, we wanted here. And again, you can see Tesla starting to rise, SPY starting to move up with us as well. And again, we got some time here. We're going to see if we can bounce back. All right, so we got a little dip here. Do I want to add more to this? All right, so pulling back. Looks like it's a good thing I didn't buy the dip. We're up about 100 in pre-market today, which is nice. Hopefully we can build up a cushion. I think one of the strategies I might be starting to use is I build up a cushion in pre-market, and then once we have that cushion built up, then we swing a little bit heavier at the opening bell. We'll see if we get it or not. We got about 50 minutes, 40 minutes before the market opens. Yeah, the NQ moves a lot for sure. We'll see if we bounce here. I mean, again, Tesla's been in a sideways range. Apple's been pushing up. The SPY is pulling back now, but again, we'll see if we bounce here or not. I don't know what we're going to get. Again, we could bounce here. You can see this bounce level right here. So we could bounce right here. All right, so we did bounce. Maybe I should have bought it. Bear market's over. We'll see, man. No, this is Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade. I'm also using Quant Tower for futures. Our music is already good. All right, so we did pull back. See, I kind of wanted to buy this dip. I should have. All right, guys. So GNS day 3 play increase in revenue. Yeah, maybe, but GNS, like I said, man, this one's getting hyped up. It's like a lot of new traders are getting talked into buying this, and like the problem with this is that this thing will most likely not end well for most traders involved with it. Like it's probably not going to end well for most traders involved. We'll see, but I don't really like it necessarily here. I just don't know if it's going to end well for them. You know what I mean? All right, we bought another little trade of the NQ here. Let's see if we get a little move up that we can capitalize on. So we bought one contract of the NQ. about break even here. Again, ideally we want to see the SPY or the NASDAQ push up. It's a nice little move. Let's see if the green action continues here. Try to be patient. I like the support level. We're about break even here. See if we bounce. Starting to turn a little bit, unfortunately. On the NASDAQ here. Let's put the actual NQ up here so we can watch this. SPY's moving up. NQ pulling back a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, so luckily we are pretty green on the day, but it might be time to cut this. We break under the support level, we'll cut it. And we'll be down a little bit on the day. So right at this level, I don't like this. It just looks like a breakdown is going to happen. So we are now down slightly on the day here. The good thing is that we're getting used to trading the NQ, which, let me see, it follows the NASDAQ. Yeah, look at the NASDAQ symbol. I'm trying to find it. Is it? Let me see. No. No. There it is. It's NDX here on Twitter. So yeah, there's NDX. We can look at the NQ to see what it's doing in pre. And it might bounce up a little bit. We'll give it some time. You know, I do think we got some green action potential coming through, so. Tesla's been doing all right. Apple is kind of the iffy one here. Yeah, so we had to cut it too. So we're swinging around, but again, we're not down anything over like $100. And again, we got to just wait, I guess. Push it a little bit too hard, waiting for short-term fluctuations in price. And the NASDAQ's not really bouncing here. So we'll have time, but we're not going to trade pre-market anymore. We took our little swing on it, and we'll see if we can green ahead. Luckily, we made a lot last week, but I do need to scale up in size is the only thing. And again, with an account the size of my TOS account, it's like I don't have to scale up, but I think scaling up is something that I need to do if I want to get funded. And if you want to try out Top Step again, I'm in a funded account program. My TOS account has got, 6 figs in buying power, but I'm trying to get funded. It builds you into a better trader, certainly. And essentially, you can day trade without PDT restriction. So if you look at the NQ is what I've been trading, or if you want to trade the SPY, for instance, right? You look at the E-mini here on the right, and then you look at the SPY, which is what I day trade a lot of the time on my TOS account. You'll notice it's the same exact price action. This is the same as this on the right. Just there's no PDT rule on this right contract here. So you can day trade short this. You can buy market, buy bid, sell the ass, just like trading stocks, but there's no PDT restriction. You don't need 25K to actively day trade it. And if you want to get your feet wet and try it out and see what the futures market is all about, try out Top Step. Top Step is a funded program for futures where they give you a demo, and if you can hit the target on the demo while following their rules and all their conditions, then they fund you between $50,000 to $150,000. And regardless of whether you get funded, again, I think a lot of traders are going to do this and lose and not be able to get funded, but I think that's great because I think it's going to stop them from risking thousands of dollars on their own, and it lets them test themselves, and then they realize they're not quite ready to scale up and you know, all that stuff, and it just saves the money. If it's not the end of the world if you lose it, you're down $140 or less. But if you can get funded, there's a 90% split once you're funded. And again, Top Step is the most legit futures funded program in the world, in my opinion. It's the most legit one. Again, they pay out millions, fund thousands of traders a year. The ratio is pretty reasonable. The 3-to-2 ratio, 2-to-3 ratio is very reasonable. You got to make 3K without losing 2K or 1,000 a day, or with 5 max contracts. It's only about $140 a month if you use my link. And again, great way to test your skill. Here is the link. Great way to help support the channel. Also, check it out. Yeah, DNS, we're watching it, but it's down a little bit in pre. It's down to 350s. It's not looking the healthiest right now. All right, so it's trying to move. My market's still pulling back. GNS is still struggling to really do anything. 24 to 29 bull run, maybe, man. We'll see. All right, so we did get a little bounce here at the volume weighted average price for the SPY. HLBZ. Yeah, I've had a few people mention that today. Again, it's a penny stock. It's not really something I'm interested in. I've watched this stock go from basically, you know, $1, $2, $3 to 20 cents, 11 cents, 10 cents. It's just not really a good company. It's risky to invest in, and I don't really want to day trade it either. So AMC up to 550s. ApeCoin is trying as well. Bed Bath & Beyond still crashing down. The other one was Party City, PRTQ, or PRTYQ now. Penny stock at 10 cents. Bitcoin's been doing great today as well. Yeah, Bitcoin's been really nice today. All right, so we're right at the VWAP for the SPY. MicroStrategy runs with Bitcoin. Yeah, there's a lot of ones that runs with Bitcoin. Like we could look at Riot. Riot's going to move with Bitcoin. Mara. These are all mining stocks. But again, I don't know if there's a point in actually buying the stocks. I think it just locks up. I mean, you could get exposure to Bitcoin, but I think that I think you can just buy Bitcoin instead. You know, at least personally, that's what I would rather do than buy like Mara or Riot. Just buy Bitcoin itself. You know. All right, so yeah, Riot pulling back down. Here's Bitcoin right now. If you want to look at Bitcoin, it's right here on the left. So it tapped 23K this morning, but it essentially pulled all the way back down from it. See, here's the bears. Again, Francisco, let me just put this in perspective. You see, Francisco says, everyone's in denial. Market will crash unprecedentedly in a couple of weeks. Sad to say. To be real, bro, I've had people telling me this for the last 6 months. Last 6 months to say, watch, you guys will see next week the market's going to crash. And again, I mean, looking at the SPY over a 6-month period, you know, it's pretty green over the last 6 months. It's not super green. I mean, it's really about break even, but it certainly hasn't crashed or anything like it. Again, so it's just kind of most of the time these people are just people who have big short positions, big put options that they're holding. So it's kind of confirmation bias where they want the market to crash, but very rarely does the market crash. And so it's something that we really got to understand. If you look at keywords that have trended for the last 5 years, every year, 2017 stock market crash, 2018 stock market crash, 2019 stock market crash, 2020 market crash, 2021 market crash, 2022, so forth and so on. It happens every year. The market hasn't crashed since '08, really. So, you know, it is what it is. SPY push it up. It's almost at 397s here. I'm not saying it won't. What I'm saying is like, I'm not betting on that. You know, you got to learn to just kind of ignore those bear predictions because frankly, everybody says that it just never does, you know. All right, market popped, SPY popped. Let me get the music rolling. All right, market bounced up a little bit here. We got a little pullback. So we can buy this little pullback here, dip. Let's see if we continue up. Took a little bit of profit on that trade, and now we can give it time to really bounce back here. Yeah. I think the NQ moves a little bit too much for me, man. I tried trading it. I'm down to $150 or whatever it is, but it just moves so fast. But I think I have to trade larger. And so again, we got time to mess around with it. My big things running into these funded programs is like I'm just not used to trading large. Like I've been trading on Thinkorswim, small size for like years and years and years, right? So to tell me while I already am funded on TOS, right, and so I don't really need to get funded on Top Step. Transitioning from trading very small to very large is a hard transition for me to make, and it just has to do with my own self. Like I said, I've always openly talked about being a huge trading wimp, and I think that's good. I think that type of mentality has protected my account long term and helped me have slow and steady gains. I think you got to be really aggressive when you're getting funded, and I think for me personally, it's just it's a tough transition. But you guys know me. I don't even claim to be an expert or anything. Any news today? Not really any big news, no. All right, well, good luck, Francisco. All good, man. Good luck, bro. All right, guys, we got 30 minutes. So we are bouncing back some. All right, so again, we're just kind of hanging out. Market is kind of choppy and neutral. Mostly choppy action. Dixie breaking highs. Yeah, we can look at the dollar index here. We're going to get ready to put up our Top Step chart. Look at the Dixie rip. Bitcoin tried to break over 23K, but it couldn't quite do it. All right, so here is the E-mini. Before we look at this, guys, if you haven't already, check out Chart Prime, man. Chart Prime is a trading view indicator service that just gives you a lot of edge in market, in my opinion. Just gives you a lot of edge in market. Again, I can't guarantee you're going to make money, but TradingView, you can use it in stocks, crypto, forex, futures. You can use it on, a lot of different stuff here. So if you look at this, here's TradingView right here. To show you this here, let me get this out of the way. To show you this, like, look at how accurate the TradingView indicator service is. Like, just to put this into perspective here, right? Let me find my drawing tool. There it is. So again, TradingView is a multiple platform. You can use it in stocks, crypto, forex, futures. You can also use it to identify all this different stuff. So Chart Prime is an indicator service for TradingView. So you can use it on basically any security you want. And what it does is, again, it shows you support or resistance, range, support or resistance. Look at this, the range resistance area right there. And look at when the stock goes up and hits that level, it rejects directly off of that level. You could also see they give you reversal signals as well. So reversal down, look at that really nice drop. And when you combine them with you can see a bearish engulfing candle. So it'll show you candlestick patterns too. Really accurate. Look, reversal up, huge bounce. Reversal down, big drop. So in pre-market, at least over the last few hours, it's been 100% accurate. It's been right. It literally called the exact tops and bottoms of this. It called this top. It called this bottom. It called this top. And so very accurate sometimes. And again, I can't guarantee you're going to make money. But even if we pull this back, look at the bullish. Look at this bullish engulfing candle right here. Really nice bounce from it. Really nice bounce. So again, it's called Chart Prime. It's less than $60 a month, and it can just be incredibly useful, as you can see here. And so again, check it out. I'll put the link in the description for this as well. I'm going to use this with my futures trading for sure. And again, here is the link. Yeah, listen, the last time we did a plug was maybe 30 minutes ago, 30, 45 minutes. And again, anybody really complaining about it is usually just mad that they're not where they want to be, or for whatever reason. Like, it should be super understandable. Again, the reality of it is we trade stocks, crypto, forex, futures. We trade live every day, just like the radio. Like, we're completely free. We don't charge a penny for any of our content. We don't sell a course. We don't act like experts. We're just a resource and community of traders. With that, like, yeah, you better believe we're going to make money from this. We're going to have a commercial every 30, 45 minutes. It should be very reasonable expectation for somebody spending 4 hours a day on this live stream. It's like, yeah, we're going to have a commercial every 30, 45 minutes. It should be a reasonable expectation. Just like the radio is free, every 30, 45 minutes you get a commercial. Really, it's less than that on the radio. It's like every 20 minutes, So like, if we don't plug anything for the first few hours of the stream, and so yeah, towards the opening bell, we start promoting a little bit more. And again, it should be a reasonable expectation. Anybody that gets mad about it, or that gets mad that we have a commercial, like I said, it's just looking for reasons to criticize. You also got some people who kind of get mad anytime other people make money. It kind of makes them feel some type of way about it. And so, it's all good. But yeah, you better believe we're going to have commercials. Reasonable expectation. Yeah, please don't spam. No, I can't keep it up while we do it. It wouldn't be, if I put it up. Yeah. If I put it up on screen, there'd be no point in anybody using it, because they would already have it on screen, man. They're a sponsor of mine, but yeah, I can't leave it up on screen while we're doing it, unfortunately. All right, so dipping down here. We still got about 20 minutes before the market opens. Yeah, man, like, listen. Yeah, the sponsors I have are genuinely useful for traders. They really are. Like people, like, what happens in trading a lot of the time is, like, people lose, right? Traders lose money in trading. It's not my fault they lose. It's not anybody else's fault. It's their fault. And when you get, like, rookie traders, it's really hard for them to be introspective. Like it's really hard for like a new trader to say, hey man, like I lost this money, it's nobody else's fault, I took some bad trades. And so what people do is they start blaming other people. Again, it's the single biggest sign of a rookie trader. And so it's one of those things where some people are just going to lose. It doesn't matter what they use, what indicators, what platform, what programs, they lose money. But if they lose with one of my sponsors, then all of a sudden, it's a scam where it's like, no, you're probably just not a great trader, that's okay. Again, I'm not even claiming to be a great trader. I make more money swing trading than I do day trading by far. And that's okay. Like I said, we're not just a day trading channel. We swing trade, we day trade, we invest, we do all that stuff. But in the end, I want people to understand, like most traders lose money. The larger you trade in the beginning, the harder it's going to be. And so you always got to trade small, take it slow. That's the goal, is to trade small and take it slow. I've already said that, man. I've already replied to you. I'm going to put you in timeout since you keep saying it over and over and over again. Why is the dollar index rising? Yeah, so exactly what James says. So far, chart prime has been nothing but positive. A lot I need to learn, and the $20 off was a cool. Yeah, man, 100%. A little pullback in markets. I'm going to wait till the market opens to take any more trades, to be honest here. All right, so still dipping down a little bit in market activity. Yeah, man, it's all good, pawn. Still getting downward action. Again, we're waiting until the opening bell to get some more favorable price movement here. That's what we're looking for. All right, guys. Do you expect Tesla earnings to do well? I don't know, man. I think they have relatively low expectations for Tesla earnings. And so I think Tesla earnings expectations are relatively low. Let me see. I can check. Top Step might have a deal. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Let me check pawn. Hold on one second. right, so look at the market popping back up a little bit here. Big bounce back here, guys. So we still have about 15 minutes until market opens. About 15. Big set it to 1965 and below. Market will be okay. We'll see. Again, we got a little bounce back in the SPY here. I'm going to wait. I got pushed around by the NQ a little bit this morning, so I'm just going to chill and wait. We still got time, but yeah, I'm just going to kind of hang out and wait. I don't know if he sold stock last week. I'm not 100% sure there. All right, so market's dipping down a little bit. Right, so market's pulling back a little bit. Again, I'm not going to trade yet. We're going to watch it. We still got 13 minutes before the market opens. All right, so we're pulling back some. Let's see if we bounce back. All right. You think the market? I have no idea what the market's going to do. I'm not a full-time trader. I don't live off of my trading profits for sure. Leading economic indicators. Which one, Raphael? Does pre-market movement tell us anything about how the market might move during the day, especially like today when there's no economic news? Like pre-market levels are relevant in my opinion. So like we can watch pre-market levels, but like aside from that, like you can look at pre-market levels as like confirmed spots where they might reject or they might break. But aside from that, no, not really. Um, yeah, I mean, you're just trying to start stuff. Like, good day, sir. There's no point. Like, that's not what I said. I said the reason I can't keep chart prime up is because if I kept chart prime up the entire day during my stream, then there would be no point. It's kind of like, um, it's kind of like if I'm selling a movie, you know, and by selling the movie, I let people watch the whole movie. Then there's no point in selling it because people are watching it anyway. And that should be an obvious thing, like an obvious thing. Of course, they're not gonna like give it away for free. That doesn't make sense. Like I said, I'm not really gonna argue about it. Again, I can show it again. Here's the SPY. Literally every time it's worked today, it's bounced. Like, look, reversal up, bounce, reversal down, drop. Reversal down and resistance and bearish engulfing candle, drop. Even this last one, reversal up signal here, bounce. All right. Again, I don't really need to sell it anymore. Again, nobody has to use anything. They're a sponsor. I'm definitely biased in their favor. But I'm sorry I won't give it to you for free, sir. Good day. Yeah, it might keep following the trend. We'll see. Again, I don't know. All right, so we are starting to bounce back up. Yeah, for sure, Kyle. 100%, man. Hey, thank you. People are weird, man. Again, people get behind screens and like they just get weird, man. It's all good. Like I said, it's all love here. I got a great community. We appreciate you all. Might be a little slower today, but we got Tesla earnings this week, man. That should be fun. We cover all the major economic stuff too. Like I said, we're not just a day trading channel. We day trade, we swing trade, we invest. We trade stocks, crypto. Sometimes we got a crypto show we do. And my big thing here is like, I just want to give people free stuff. Like I put everything out there for free. I don't sell a course myself. So I don't charge for any course. I don't have any paywalls behind content. Everything we put out there is free. Now we have sponsors to subsidize the channel since we don't sell a course. To put it into perspective, with the amount of views I get and the amount of subs I have, I could sell a course and make a lot of money from it. Misleading people and all that stuff. I'd rather not be like that. I think there's already enough of that out there already. And so we just cover the data fast. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that sub button. We cover the economic data like CPI, PPI, jobless claims, retail sales numbers. We cover it all as soon as it comes out. Thousands of people tune in for those streams because we cover that data quickly. We cover it fast. And so hit that sub button. Join us. We'll see what happens in the market today. Later on this week, we got the PCE numbers. We got jobless claims on Thursday. Wednesday, we have Tesla earnings, and we will stream the full earnings call for Tesla as well as stream exactly what the earnings drop, exactly what the earnings are as soon as they come out. So, hey, hit that sub button. No. I used to VWAP a lot of the time. I'm looking at the 1 minute mostly. I'm mostly a scalper, so I'm looking at the 1 minute time frame mostly. Yeah, I'm doing good, Mo. Hope you're doing good, bro. Thanks for everything you were doing for the people. Hey, thanks, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, my eyes are feeling better, man. If y'all didn't catch the stream last week, man, my eyes have been hurting, man. Originally I thought it was just kind of screens of hurting my eyes. Apparently my eyes were slightly infected. I had some type of viral infection on my right eye specifically. I was worried it was a fungal infection, which made me even more nervous, because if it's a fungal infection, it's very stubborn. It's hard to get to go away, and it's actually really, really dangerous. But I went to the ophthalmologist, and they said it was not a fungal one. It was just a virus in my right eye. And then it's mostly gone, and I'm feeling much better. My eyes don't hurt at all. I can look at screens as much as I want, and my eyes are still fine. So hopefully it doesn't come back. I'm gonna knock on wood, and we'll see what we get. But yeah, 3 minutes, guys. Hey, thanks, Mo. I appreciate it, man. So 10 a.m. we got European consumer confidence. Expectations are from -20 and -22. We got CB dropping at 10 a.m. for the U.S. At 10 a.m. So that is in about 30 minutes, a little bit over 30. -7%, -0.7% is what's expected. Last time was -1%. Yeah, thank you, Joy. Like I said, we're going to be trading a little bit larger today. Trying to get used to trading large. All right, we're pulling back a little bit again. 2 minutes. I am going to put it in sub only mode. So team, if you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. I appreciate it. Subs of any duration can stay. And honestly, that's really helpful in keeping the trolls out of here, to be honest. I don't know about any AI bot. That's not anything I used. All right, market opens up in a minute and a half. Yeah, good luck, team. 2 minutes, really about a minute, really about 30 seconds here. So again, I'm gonna wait after the open. I'm not gonna trade super aggressively. I'm just gonna wait. I'm mostly gonna be looking for like longer term VWAP pullbacks with decent size today. I think that's the plan. It's just to look for longer term VWAP bounces, VWAP pullbacks, stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna try to be as patient as I can with it. All right, guys, 5 seconds. All right, there's the opening bell. You can see some opening fluctuations here. My dog is barking. All right, so big red action at the opening bell here, guys. So we are getting some red action right now. All right, big red action. About to tap right into a support level. All right, we got over 500 people here on this Monday morning. Again, I'm gonna let things stabilize here. I'm not gonna get super aggressive into the opening bell. Really, the first like 20 minutes has gotten me in trouble lately, so I'm just gonna chill right now. A little retracement. All right, still testing lows here, breaking down some. Big bounce back. All right, so we opened up red. We're bouncing back a little bit now. Looks like a red to green move is trying here. Looks like a red to green move is trying. Again, we're waiting here. Let this stabilize first. All right, we just took 4 contracts. Let's see if we get a bounce back up. If we break this low, we're gonna have to cut it. Lost a little bit there. First little trade of the day. We might retrace back, but I'm gonna lower my size a little bit now. Tesla about to break out. Tesla's just doing what the market's doing, man, which is go up and down, up and down. This is a really weak sign. Tesla just went all the way over VWAP, got completely pushed back down. It looks like it's going to break down. Mostly choppy, though, so we're going to sit out and bow out until we find some momentum just because we're going up and down already. Not going to push too heavy until we start to show a real trend. So sideways action. We got to wait for the range to break. You can see we got the top of the range right here. And then the bottom of the range right here. And we are just going to wait. Not really any edge playing this right now until the range breaks. All right, so chop it back and forth, up and down, up and down. Yeah, Tesla looks strong. So Tesla's starting to creep back up. I'm looking at Apple right now. Apple's been really strong this morning as well. What's dragging the market down? Something's down. Let me see. Amazon. So Amazon's gapping down. Tesla and Apple are moving up. I'm going to bet on a reversal here. So I'm going to take 3 contracts. And I'm going to take just 3 and try to take a longer term reversal on the upside play. And if we break down, it's small, so it's not the end of the world. But if we do start to creep back up and do like a red to green move, then we're sitting a little bit better. Meta. Yeah, Apple's doing really good. Just kind of pulling back some now. All right, guys. Sorry, my son's having a temper tantrum right now. But yeah, you can see I'm up about $50 in this trade. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. We might add a little bit more on a pullback here, but we just made about $50 there on that trade. Again, the plan worked. We will look to catch a red to green move again. We're gonna take 2 contracts now. Maybe slowly add some more to this on a pullback here if we get it. But yeah, another chart prime success, man. It said possible reversal up on the bottom, and it definitely reversed. All right, we got a little cup and handle breakout, red to green move. So we're gonna take 4 contracts now. Testing. Again, we're kind of chopping back and forth for break even here. Yeah, I bought a little bit of the dips here, just anticipating a red to green move. The only problem was like Apple and Tesla are starting to pull back now. So like, luckily we had a little $50 trade leading into this. And again, I can be a little bit more patient with it, but I'm going to cut this pretty soon if it breaks down anymore. If it can't retrace and head back up to test that spot, which is starting to, which is better. There you go. All right, we're about break even, slightly green now. That looks very strong. All right, we just took half off. We got 2 contracts now. Maybe add a little bit more to this here. All right, we added some size right back. We got 4 contracts again. Again, I think I'd love to see a red to green move breakout happen, so which is what we're kind of waiting for. There we go. All right, we just took another half off. Slowly riding up. All right, took one more contract off just to lock in some more. Starting to creep. Might add a little bit more on a pullback here is what we're going to look for. See if we get a larger breakout above these levels, which is exactly what we're getting. And maybe add a little bit more too. So we're in the green here. We've taken mostly profit on big bear or big bull action at the open, but we're kind of adding around pullbacks here, looking for holds. There we go. We got 4 contracts again. Very strong green buying pressure coming in, so we could just sit on this since we've already made enough on the trade, even if it pulls back. I gotta be careful if this breakdown happens, though. I'd love to see the move continue instead of choppy trends forming, which is why I'm kind of sitting in this now. But we break down under a certain level, we're gonna have to cut it. All right, back to close to green. What I don't want to see is just a rejection here and a continuation to a choppy trend. There we go. That's better. Again, a little bit longer term day trades today instead of scalps, just because I'd like to see the red to green move fulfill here and continue. This all looks very strong. And again, I'd just like to see the breakout continue here. So just going to sit here and anticipate it. Just tapped over levels, still pushing. All right, just locked in most of the profit there. Still riding their 2 contracts here. And again, we can just let this go. Add some more on this dip for that cup and handle breakout here. Is 4 more. We're back in with 4. It's a big support level we're pulling back to, so we'll anticipate that we hold here. How you guys doing today? Red or green so far? Again, there's a big support level. I don't mind adding some more even to this if we need to. All right, so we have 6 contracts. Decent size. All right, just locked in some more with 3 contracts left, letting the range breakout happen. I just took some more off at the top. Took some more off at the top. Market has flown up just now. We'll go ahead and get out the rest. All right, so we've been making pretty good money on all these, rebounds, all this strength coming through. Now I'm a little bit more hesitant to hold through this now. But really nice gain so far, not bad. SPY is slowly getting closer. I'm gonna have to go let my dogs out in a second. SPY's getting closer to 398s. I'm gonna short this a little bit. 2 contracts here short. All right, so we're starting to get a dip. All right, lost a little bit there, but it wasn't much. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go let my dog out. All right, we're back. I'm going to start off with 1 contract on the long side here. I don't think I'm going to add much to this. See if we can break highs again. We can capitalize on the upward momentum, but just 1 because I don't really trust it either. S&P over 4K. All right, so we got the big bounce. We're going to go ahead and just capitalize on that, take it off. Still getting big rips. Also, guys, don't forget to hit that sub button if you haven't already, guys. We appreciate it. At about 97.4K. Market is flying back up today, man. Everything's doing well. Tesla breaking highs. Apple testing highs now. Amazon. All right, guys. So still moving up. Again, I'm very hesitant to buy this here, to be honest. Just because, we're so extended on the upside on the intraday chart that I just don't trust it enough. Man, but we're still ripping up here. Again, there's just not much for me to do. We're too extended on the upside. I could add on the dip, but this is the E-mini, Jack. So this is the E-mini. And again, this is I'm trading on Top Step. We're trying to get funded on a funded account program for futures. My Thinkorswim account, you guys know me. We're funded on that TOS account, but I think these are great tests of skill. Basically what they do is they give you a demo. If you can hit the target on the demo while following their rules, they fund you between 50 to 150K with a 90% split. Again, most people are not going to be able to get funded because most day traders lose money. But what is really nice about this is it's cheap. The base one's less than 140 a month. It tests to see how good you are. So you can kind of test your skill. For me personally, my struggle with it is I'm not used to taking super large size because I've been trading on TOS, the same strategies for years. So I'm just not used to taking as large of size. But I think it's a great test of skill, and it's an amazing way to test yourself as a trader to see if you're ready. And if you lose, it's not the end of the world. The base one's $140 or less. You can also reset for $100 as well if you want to try to do it again. And so it's a reasonable ratio. You got to hit 3K without losing over 2K in the base one. And all things considered, I think it's a reasonable way to test yourself. And if you're good enough as a trader, you can potentially get funded. And again, they've been around for over a decade. They're kind of who everybody else copies off of. Top Step is who I'm referring to. And they're a sponsor of mine, so I'm definitely biased in their favor. But I think it's a reasonable way to test yourself. It's something that, like I said, I wish I had when I first got started trading. I really wish I had something like this because I would have saved money. Can we do positional on Top Step? What do you mean, show? And again, I'm trading the S&P 500 essentially is what I'm trading. It's the futures contract of it. It's called the E-mini. No, you can't trade overnight. That's only day trading. All right, so we're testing the highs again. I'm going to start shorting. We got 2 contracts. Even if we tap over highs, that's okay. I'm going to start shorting here. We just took most of that one off. We got 1 contract left. We could add some more to this too if we bounce back some. I gotta take 2 contracts here, see if we get a firm larger breakdown that we can kind of squeeze a little bit more out of. 3 contracts. There we go. I just took most of the profit there. We got one contract left. Go ahead and get out that too. So not bad. All right, so we did get a nice firm breakdown here on the NQ. All right. Sometimes I would buy this pullback. Again, not quite. I'm not quite interested in that yet. I got a little pop back, a little bounce. So we get a flush breakdown or what happens here. Market's already just pushed up a lot, so I don't want to short it. I don't want to go long either, though. We might push up towards the highs. All right, so we did break highs. We're starting to reject a little bit now. Could have bought the dip, I guess, but again, I'm trying to be patient here. I don't want to take too crazy size or anything like that. All right, so economic data just went out. It's the CB consumer confidence data. What did it come in at? It must have come in favorable. I missed it. Let me check. Now we do have Tesla earnings coming out later this week. Market's consolidating a little bit after the data came out. Starting to test those highs again. Crypto just went red. Yeah, let me look at the actual numbers. I don't see it like on my minus 20 is what it showed up as for for European consumer confidence versus minus 22 expected. So hey, what's up, Tiny? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we just got to slow down since then. All right.
Do you want this to check that need it?
I don't know about that.
Here. There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, so market's pulling back some now. Yeah, we're rejecting here. I'm just going to sit on it today, guys. I don't think I'm going to push too heavy right now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and close it down for the day. I got some family in town that I'm going to be hanging out with. So if you haven't already, guys, check out Top Step. Top Step is a funded account program for futures. They give you a demo. If you can hit the target on their demo while following their rules and conditions, then they fund you between 50 to 150K with a 90% split. This is a company that's regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They pay out millions, fund thousands of traders a year. And again, if you want to check them out, I'll post this link. Again, it's the easiest way to test yourself as a trader. You can do it as many times as you want, and you can try to get funded. The base one's 50K. If you get funded, you get 50K in funding with a 90% split. They give you a demo. It's less than 140 if you use my link and get 20% off. You got to make 3K without losing 2K total or $1,000 a day with 5 contracts max. And I think that's a reasonable ratio to hit. I really do. I think that's a reasonable ratio to hit. 3 to 2 ratio, very reasonable. If you could pass it, then you can get funded. And even if you don't, it builds you into a better trader. I'll post this link. Hey, good luck, XO. Hey, good luck, brother. But yeah, like I said, if you want to check it out, here is the link. A great way to help support the channel. You can also check out Chart Prime, which has been surprisingly accurate today. It's one of the reasons, I think I was able to have some good results this morning. If we look at like the SPY here, right? We look at just the SPY. Look at how accurate Chart Prime has been today. It's pulling up to support or resistance here. You can see like it documents the big range resistance level. So you can see you get the reversal down signal right at that range resistance drop. It also has candlestick indicators. I'm not sure why they're not showing up, but look, you get the reversal down signal here. Really nice bounce. You see the bearish engulfing candle here. Really nice drop, possible reversal up. Really nice bounce. You can get 20% off if you use my link as well. It's called Chart Prime. Just useful, in my opinion. If you want to check it out, I'll post the link. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Good luck. Love you all. Y'all be safe. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We're pushing towards 100K here. So we are pushing towards 100K. Again, I don't claim to be an expert. I don't even claim to be a good trader or anything like that. Like, we day trade, but we also swing trade. We also invest. And really, I've been doing much better in swing than I have been in day trading anyway. So, you know, like I said, we're not trying to be a day trading guru out here selling courses. We just kind of put everything out there for free. We have sponsors. I think our sponsors are genuinely useful, to be honest here. But if you want to check them out, link is in the description. Really nice bull action in the market, guys. Really nice bull action. Yeah, good luck. Love you all. Y'all be safe. We'll see you guys later.